Hello and welcome to Sense Business YouTube. Today we will learn enterprise, business growth and size, characteristics of successful entrepreneurs, contents of a business plan and how business plans assist entrepreneurs, why and how governments support business startups, for example grants, training schemes. An entrepreneur is a person who organizes, operates and takes risks for a new business venture. The entrepreneur brings together the various factors of production to produce goods or services. Here is what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. Risk taker, creative, optimistic, self-confident, innovative, independent, effective communicator, hard-working. Now we know the characteristics of successful entrepreneurs. Let's talk about the business plan. A business plan is a document containing the business objectives and important details about the operations, finance and owners of the new business. Making a business plan before actually starting the business can be very helpful. By documenting the various details about the business, the owners will find it much easier to run it. There is a lesser chance of losing sight of the mission and vision of the business as the objectives have been written down. Moreover, having the objectives of the business set down clearly will help motivate the employees. A new entrepreneur will find it easier to get a loan or overdraft from the bank if they have a business plan. Businesses come in many shapes and sizes. They can be owned by a single individual or have up to 50 shareholders. They can employ thousands of workers or have a mere handful. But how can we classify a business as big or small? Business size can be measured in the following ways: number of employees, value of output, value of sales, value of capital employed, profits. However, these methods have their limitations and are not always accurate. Example, when using the number of employees method to compare business size. This method states that more workers employed means a bigger business. This is not accurate as a capital-intensive firm, one that employs a large amount of capital equipment, can produce large output by employing very little labor, workers. Business growth. How can a business grow? There are two ways in which a business can grow internally and externally. Internal growth. This occurs when a business expands its existing operations. For example, when a fast food chain opens a new branch in another country. This is a slow means of growth but easier to manage than external growth. External growth. This is when a business takes over or merges with another business. It is sometimes called integration as one firm is integrated into the other. A merger is when the owner of two businesses agree to join their firms together to make one business. A takeover occurs when one business buys out the owners of another business, which then becomes a part of the predator business. External growth can largely be classified into three types. Horizontal merger, or also known as integration. This is when one firm merges with or takes over another one in the same industry at the same stage of production. For example, when a firm that manufactures furniture merges with another firm that also manufactures furniture. Benefits. Reduces number of competitors in the market, since two firms become one. Opportunities of economies of scale. Merging will allow the businesses to have a bigger share of the total market. Vertical merger, or known as integration. This is when one firm merges with or takes over another firm in the same industry but at a different stage of production. Therefore, vertical integration can be of two types. Backward vertical integration. when one firm merges with or takes over another firm in the same industry but at a stage of production that is behind the predator firm. For example, when a firm that manufactures furniture merges with a firm that supplies wood for manufacturing furniture. Benefits. Merger gives a short supply of essential components. The profit margin of the supplying firm is now absorbed by the expanded firm. The supplying firm can be prevented from supplying to competitors. Forward vertical integration, when one firm merges with or takes over another firm in the same industry but at a stage of production that is ahead of the predator firm. For example, when a firm that manufactures furniture merges with a furniture retail store. Benefits. Merger gives a short outlet for their product. The profit margin of the retailer is now absorbed by the expanded firm. The retailer can be prevented from selling the goods of competitors. Conglomerate merger forward/integration. This is when one firm merges with or takes over a firm in a completely different industry. This is also known as diversification. For example, when a firm that manufactures furniture merges with a firm that produces clothing. Benefits. Conglomerate integration allows businesses to have activities in more than one country. This allows the firms to spread its risks. There could be a transfer of ideas between the two businesses even though they are in different industries. This transfer of ideas could help improve the quality and demand for the two products. Why businesses stay small? Not all businesses grow. Some stay small, employ a handful of workers and have little output. Here are the reasons why. Type of industry. Some firms remain small due to the industry they operate in. Examples of these are hairdressers, car repairs, catering, etc., which give personal services and therefore cannot grow. Market size. If the firm operates in areas where the total number of customers is small, such as in rural areas, there is no need for the firm to grow and thus stays small. Owners' objectives. Not all owners want to increase the size of their firms and profits. Some of them prefer keeping their businesses small and having a personal contact with all of their employees and customers. Why businesses fail. For lack of a better way to start this paragraph. Not all businesses are successful. For new firms especially, the rate of failure is rather high. The main reasons why they fail are poor management. This is a common cause of business failure for new firms. The main reason is lack of experience, which could lead to bad decision making. New entrepreneurs could make mistakes when choosing the location of the firm, the raw materials to be used for production, etc., all resulting in failure. Over-expansion. This could lead to diseconomies of scale and greatly increase costs. This could happen if a firm expands too quickly or over their optimum level. Failure to plan for change. The demands of customers keep changing with change in tastes and fashion. Due to this, firms must always be ready to change their products to meet the demand of their customers. Failure to do so could result in losing customers and loss. Poor financial management. If the owner of the firm does not manage his finances properly, it could result in cash shortages. This will mean that the employees cannot be paid and enough goods cannot be produced. Poor cash flow can therefore also cause businesses to fail.